Corsair iCUE 5000T RGB review. This grand, striking tower has a drop-down front panel concealing three 120mm RGB lit intake fans, as well as having room for a 360mm radiator in its similarly sized side vent. Alternatively, two 140mm fans can be housed in the front panel and there is no mount under the side panel. The front panel section includes 5 USB 3 slots through 2 Gen 1 and 1 Gen 2 on the main motherboard connections. The latter provides 10 gigabits per second transmission to a singular USB Type-C storage device. In terms of audio, there is a joined headphone/microphone plug, as well as an aluminum power symbol on the power button. At the back, users will find a 120mm fan mount with screw slots for adjustable fan and radiator positions. The case also has 7 slots aligned to motherboard positions and 2 vertical slots for vertical mounted graphics cards. The iCUE 5000T RGB is capable of holding a 13-inch EX motherboard, but the factory-installed cable cover will have to be removed if this is done. Two 2.5-inch drive tray mounts are also included, though they do not come with dedicated trays. A covered hole for a CPU cooler backplate and 4 additional mounting points can also accommodate a 2.5-inch drive, although something else will have to occupy that space instead. Underneath lies 3 2.5-inch drive frames and a cage with 2 3.5-inch or 2.5-inch shelves, and in front of that a 3x120mm fan fasten that is hidden by the wire cover. Up to 2 of the 3 2.5-inch trays can be transferred on top of the power supply stairway. Our first noticeable difference from Corsair's published specs is that the fourth 2.5-inch drive mount can't be used with the RGB controller in place, and is not stated like this in its guidebook. Focusing on the drive cage, we noticed that the thumb screws were the earliest thing a power source would meet with. We detected a measly 175mm of leeway for the energy supply's exterior in its initial placement, though clearly there is more space above those screws for the energy supply's cords. The drive cage has 2 trays with screw holes for both 2.5-inch and 3.5-inch drives, as well as pin mounts on the sides for 3.5-inch trays. These additional screw holes may be useful if you damage the pins. The center section of the front panel has a removable dust filter that you can take out to rinse. The side panel also has a dust filter, but it is held in place with magnets. The slide-out power supply filter is even simpler to maintain, as it does not require the removal of any external panels. Underneath the second sheet lies a structural panel that sits 85mm above the motherboard's upper edge and accommodates 3 120mm fans or 2 140mm fans. Unforeseen in such a hefty empty case, this panel sprang back after being pushed out. Since this board is fairly large in size, Corsair would have difficulty fixing it, and that won't be a significant issue if that side of the box will face a wall or part in your workstation.